All right, we're here at Hopewell High School as the start of our high school football coverage here on Pittsburgh Sports Now, and we're joined by Coach Weiss here from Hopewell. First off, I want to ask you, just before anything else, you've been an assistant for a number of years at a successful program, Rochester. What was it like getting up this morning, knowing you're going to practice, you're the man in charge? How butterflies, what was the feeling?
You know what, honestly, my wife asked me that last night. She asked if I was starting to feel a little bit nervous, and I said no, I actually felt quite comfortable this morning. I was just real excited to get on the field with the boys and get to work with full equipment.
What's it like for you, being in charge of, and how different is it for you? Before, obviously you're, behind somebody else, you're taking instructions for somebody else. Did you get any advice coming into, now you've been around obviously a big time winner in Rochester. What sort of advice maybe was given to you as far as how to, maybe some things you want to do now that you're the man?
You know what, it was a little different in the fact I don't have a specific area to focus on. Like at Rochester, I coached offensive line for 10 years. And then past few, I was offensive coordinator. So I had offensive line and I just had offense. Now being head coach, I have to worry about every single position, offense, defense, special teams. So that's a little bit different there in having to break my time up between practice. As far as advice, I learned from the best. Coach Gene was one of the best coaches in the state. We've had conversations from when I got the job until a couple weeks ago, talking, just preparing for camp, and he's been a great resource for me, and everything at Rochester has prepared me for this.
Obviously, you worked with the kids before today, whatever conditioning programs you had, but what sort of message did you have for the team this morning as far as maybe not goals, but expectations that you have for them?
So I wanted to have them go out and compete today. I wanted to see them compete against each other. We have a mantra, we say 4 to 6, A to B. 46 seconds is the average length of a football play, and obviously in anything in life you go from point A to point B. So I just wanted to see them go out there, compete, go 4 to 6, A to B with relentless effort, and just leave it all on the field.
What sort of obviously Hopewell, this isn't going to get it's a rebuild. But I'm sure you knew that coming in. What goals do you have? Are you setting for this year's team, and some things that you hope to accomplish?
We're gonna keep it simple. Our goals are similar to where I was at before. Section championship, WPIAL championship, state championship. We got to set that now. That's going to be ingrained in our culture. It's in our DNA. That's what we want to do every year. Section, Hines, and Hershey. When
fans from Hopewell and opposing teams not only watch but get done playing Hopewell, when you finally get your message across and develop the culture that you want to set here, when they're done with a football game with Hopewell, what are they going to see, and what are the other teams going to experience?
They're going to see a physical football team, and for our opposing teams, they're going to know they played Hopewell after that game the next morning when they wake up. We just want our teams to be physical. We simplified stuff on offense and defense because we want our kids to play fast and just play football. So it's nothing too complicated. We just want to be physical and go out there, and we're going to be fast.
Without getting, just a couple more questions, without giving away any secrets or game plan or anything, what for the Hopewell fans watching, and for the Hopewell fans watching, what type of offense are you in favor? Are you going to bring something over from Rochester? Do you have something that you would like to do, or maybe a mix?
So we're going to have the mentality that we had at Rochester, where we want 4 yards a shot when running the football or on every single play. But what fans can see is that you're going to see stuff that you see on Saturday afternoons with a lot of colleges. We're going to be a spread football team out on the field, but our main focus is running the football, because championship teams, they can run the football.
Appreciate it, Coach. Good luck this year.
Thank you.